Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Kempton Park here on Wednesday. It's the 2nd of October 2024. We'll look at the fourth race at 5:45 from Kempton, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it, around the world. Let's look at the 5:45, the fourth race from Kempton, which is a good one. It's the EBFStallions.com Condition Stakes. Class 2 conditions race going for a $32,000 purse, race for 3-year-olds and upwards, which are EBF eligible. 8 horses are going 1,200 meters or 6 furlongs on the poly track. I'm going to take here as a top selection the one horse Willem Three. I'm gonna go 172 in the TriCash trifecta. 172 TriCash trifecta. Top selection one horse Willem Three. This 5-year-old owned by Ribchester. James Fanshawe trains. Ocean Murphy gets to mount. They ran the horse most recently in the Class 2 handicap at Wolverhampton the 1st of August. 6 furlongs on the Tapeta, and it was a success for this horse. Winning by a nose that day. He didn't break so well, but after that he got quarter horse to get good position, which he did. Quickened up nicely, even with a high weight of 139 pounds. He got the job done. I thought that was a very good effort. He's refreshing here to Kempton for this 5th outing ever locally. He likes this track. He's finished 3 times in the money. I'm going to give him another shot to really run a good race here today. And he's also proven he has some back class that could definitely win against these horses. He ran 2 back on the 28th of June at Newcastle, 6 furlongs in the Group 3 Chip Chase Stakes, and he finished 3rd by 1/4 lengths that day. And he sat back early, a little bit of a turn of foot late. I thought he'd need something more. He ran okay considered to the race before, but he still could have did some improving that day. But he did improve next start out with the with the race at Wolverhampton. But 16-1 for a place wasn't bad as a price. And then prior to that, a very tough Class 2 handicap in Newbury, 6 furlongs, 18th of May, off the long refreshing. He finished 9th by 9 lengths that day, and he completely hit the wall from a tracking trip. He just did not do a lot of running. Prior to that, in the Kachi Stakes and the Lister race at Linkfield over the 6 back in February, he finished 3rd by 3 lengths that day, and again he just never really quickened up. But he won the Gold Rose Stakes at Linkfield last fall nicely, and he won a Class 3 handicap over this track very, very nicely from a horrible beginning. He likes running here today. He gets a very good post draw. His back class to win. I'm going to use him on the ticket. If there's a horse for the quad pot here, the 7 horse Kinta for Billy Longhen and George Bowie could win also. It was a winner about a year ago in a Class 2 handicap in Newmarket over the in a Class 2 Phillies handicap over the 6, won by a half a length that day with the headgear on. He really excelled going away with it. Since getting the headgear on with that start, he's just improved a lot. He's getting it again today, and I think that should suit him well. Came back to run against tougher competition and facing the boys in the Gold Rose handicap, or Gold Rose Stakes, where he finished 2nd by a neck, gaining a lot of ground behind Willem Feed that day. Not a bad race in the feed. And then came back to run over the 5 in February at Wolverhampton, where he finished 6th by 3 1/4 lengths, where he just really never got going. And then the sprint trial handicap at Linkfield over the 6, he just never really got going back in March. Making our first start since or late last winter, coming here today. I don't think it's the world's toughest race. I think she could get a piece of it at 6-1. We'll use her in the quad pot. But to recount my selection for the 5:45, the 4th race from Kempton, going to take the 1 horse Willem Three. Give kudos to the 7 horse Kinta. 172 TriCash trifecta. 1-7 in the multi race. So good luck to him. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck everyone.